Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to War Thunder. My name is Addamear and I'm going to be your pilot for the day. Now we're doing a domination mission in a map, the name of which I do not remember. But we're dealing with a little bit of a spawn camping problem. That G55S up there has been harassing our fellow teammates for quite some time now. So I take my Typhoon up and try to engage. So here's how to deal with some spawn campers. So if you spawn on the south end of the map and have to fly north to engage the enemies, fly south. Fly away from the enemy, gain some altitude, and then engage after you're up at a respectable altitude. I didn't climb quite as far, but here we are. So I wait to bait him down, and I wait to make sure he's properly coming down. And he is, so I initiate the descending roll, hoping to avoid any of his fire. And it looks like as if for the first little roll here it works out. So he's overshot, and I turn to engage my wingman there. Run while I gun with the purple smoke has just gone up to engage, firing off a couple of shots there. But the G55S pulls away. Try a couple of long-range shots. So here he begins to turn and engage, and I realize I've got no time to roll away, so I fire off at him a little bit, trying to scare him off. I get a critical on his central gear leg, and he returns the favor by damaging my fuselage, but not by much. So all in all, that was a relatively preferable trade-off, but then he takes out my wingman, which I'm relatively ticked off about. So I roll around, try and catch him again, but at this point he's outrun me because he was diving when he engaged my wingman, so he had a lot more speed and energy than I did. Try a couple of long-range shots, and that did nothing to him. At this point, I should have turned to descend, but I'd noticed that I needed to way too late. So I start to roll away from him, but I'm already in like the best position for him to shoot me in. That last half roll there ends up doing me over, and my Typhoon is gone. So I take out my Sea Hurricane, and instead of following the path that I typically do when it comes to dealing with these sort of guys, I just climb straight up to him. Which isn't necessarily, the best thing, but I think at this point I'd thought that I dragged him down far enough where I'd be okay if I did just fly towards him. Wasn't necessarily my best idea, but here we are. So I wait to get in a little bit closer. He's now approximately 2 kilometers above me. And I wait until he gets in a descending position. I can't see him, but you can tell by how far away he is from you. Someone just activated blind hunt, so sorry if that kind of blocks up a little bit of the HUD. He's going into a very steep dive for me now, so I roll out of the way here. Start going into that descending roll. He pulls off knowing what I'm doing. And I try to climb back up in order to catch up to him, engage him, but it's not happening. So this time early on, I rudder over to try and drag him down a little bit farther. I do manage to drag him down farther this time. His shots miss, if I remember. Yeah, there we go. He overshoots. I pitch the plane to go back towards him. And I'm getting a little tired of him running away. So I try a couple more long-range shots, and I slow it down in video so you guys can see just how far away he is. Now, I honestly had no hope for these hitting, but there we are. So, there you guys have it. That's how you deal with a spawn camper in War Thunder. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe if you want, if you liked it. And I bid you all a good rest of your day.